G'day everyone, the Global Surveyor. I'm currently out here in Kenthurst today, and thankfully today I get to do a little bit of real surveying. When I say real surveying, I've got the Leica TS16 and the Leica CS20 controller here. I've got a nail in the bitumen here. I've got a tripod way to the end of the road there, probably about 300 or 400 metres down there. I have another tripod just down here in the scrub. And the purpose of today's survey is to be, we're going to radiate a whole bunch of survey marks to define the property boundaries. As you can see, just beyond that car and the blower there, you might be able to see an excavator working away. They're building a really big house. And so to ensure that the house goes in the right spot, we need to make sure that we have the boundaries in the right spot. And now I've got the I've changed ends, got the TS16 on the control mark just here. Grid it all out from the bitumen. Station's down the end of the road there. Got another station down there on a state survey mark. And just up there, my assistant is for the day. Just putting another station. So what I'm going to be using on the CS20 is a program called Measure Foresight, and it's a really cool program because what it enables you to do is set the azimuth of the total station to begin with, and then you can read a whole bunch of angles to your stations. We're going to read, I've got a secondary one just here on the left hand side of the road, so I'm going to set my azimuth here, read a bearing to that station, read to this station, and read down to there, all automatically. Years ago you'd have to write all the angles down. It books it all automatically, averages it up, and it's a huge time-saving app to have. And you can set as many angles as you, or you can read as many angles as you like. So that's going to be using the Measure Foresight app on the Leica TS16. Whilst I'm waiting for my assistant to set up the last station, we just want to make sure that the instrument is nice and level here, using the electronic bubble and ensuring you can see the red laser here on top of the survey mark. I want to make sure that everything's level and ready to go. It is hot, the bitumen does move, so I'll be constantly adjusting this and monitoring the level of the instrument right to the very last minute until I'm ready to read those angles. Probably sometimes it would be a good idea to have the instrument shaded too. You can see now it's automatically measuring to Travis stations that I've set here. And sort of towards the end of our Travis exercise now, and I've got the tripod set up over a state survey mark in the concrete curb, and we're going to be reading down to where I was just a moment ago. And just over here near this chain wire fence I've got a galvanised iron pipe, and a little bit further down there near a brick wall I have another galvanised iron pipe. So they will be the survey marks that I'll be measuring to today for this boundary definition exercise. Again, defining the boundaries as accurately as possible and setting up some control stations. Here's one of the GI pipes I was talking about up against this, put a bit of yellow paint here just against the pole. You can see the GI pipe here. Just got my mini prism here driven in the ground, and if you put a bit of pressure on there, you can actually get that mini prism quite vertical, like so. I've already done it now, so I won't try and do it again, but that's the idea. You can do, if you're doing that by yourself, or you come over with the controller and read over to the station there, but in this instance I just set it up and read it, so it's all good to go, and then we'll fill the hole back in. And now we're on our way home back to the office to do some calculations. Took about 3 hours today, which is pretty good. It's a Friday. So thanks so much for watching, everyone. Please make sure you like and subscribe to the Global Surveyors on TikTok and YouTube. Thanks so much for watching. See you later.